Good afternoon, everyone. That we will be taking up with reverse questions. Reverse means you will be given with less than and more than, and we have to obtain original frequency distribution. Now, how to do that? In less than, we add from top to bottom. So now from less than, when you obtain original, go reverse. Minus from bottom to top. Minus from bottom to top. Reverse. We are doing reverse questions, so procedure also reverse. I repeat. In less than type cumulative frequency distribution, you add the frequencies from top to bottom. So now, when you obtain original frequency distribution from less than type frequency distribution, then you will subtract from bottom to top. Reverse, you will subtract from bottom to top. Okay. Same way, in more than type cumulative frequency distribution, we add from bottom to top. So now when we obtain original frequency distribution, reverse will minus from top to bottom. Now again, in both of these, there is a easier manner to remember, shortcut to remember, that you subtract from highest CFI. So you don't even have to remember bottom to top and top to bottom. You just remember whether you obtain original frequency distribution from less than or more than. You have to subtract the CFI from highest CFI. In less than type, highest CFI will automatically in the bottom, so you'll subtract from bottom to top. And in more than type, it will be at the beginning, so you have to automatically subtract from top to bottom. So you just have to remember one thing only, that subtract from highest CFI. Okay, subtract from highest CFI. So this we will write it in the notes. Take out your notebook, summary, where we have written all the notes. These were the last notes which we had written. So below that now you write down, obtaining original frequency distribution from cumulative frequency distribution. Obtaining original frequency distribution from cumulative frequency distribution. So write down here, start subtracting CFI. Here start subtracting CFI from highest CFI. From highest CFI to obtain the frequencies. So this rule will serve the purpose for less than also and more than also. Whether you are doing it from less than or from more than, you just remember one rule, that you have to subtract from highest CFI. First, I take up with illustration 9, which was there in your homework and classwork also. A less than type cumulative frequency distribution of 50 persons is given in the following table. Now see, you are given with less than type. Okay, you are given with less than type. What you are asked in the question means this is less than the upper boundary point. It is less than 30, less than 35, less than 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70. These all are less than. You are asked the question, how many persons have weight less than 45 kgs? Now this is a very simple answer. Directly you can look at the table and easily answer it. Sujal Shah, can you tell me?
30.
Yes, less than 45. This is the answer first. How many students have weight less than 45 kgs? 30. Raise your hand who did not understand this. All are clear with it? Okay. Next one is also very simple. How many persons have weight between 50 and 65 kg? This one. How many persons have weight between 50 and 65 kgs? May I unmute yourself?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, 11.
Between 50 and 65 kgs, how will you find it?
Sir, 49 minus 38.
Yes,
So
all of you see this 49. Very good, math. 49 minus 38. Okay, how many people have weight between 50 and 65 kgs? 11 people. Because 38 people have weight less than 50 kgs. 49 people have weight less than 65 kgs. So between 50 and 65, how many people have that? 49 minus 38, that is 11. Now the last one. Obtain original frequency distribution. This I discussed with you right now. What will we do to obtain the original frequency distribution? I discussed with you right now. Start subtracting from highest CFI. This rule we are going to follow. Start subtracting from highest CFI. Okay. So you'll start subtracting from 50. First of all, how will you write your classes? 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70. Okay, classes you will write as 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65, 65 to 70. Okay, last class. And what did I say? What did I say just now to you? That you subtract from highest CFI. So that rule we will follow here. We'll subtract from highest CFI. So 50, 65 to 70. 50 minus 49. That is 1. Then 60 to 65, 49 minus 47. That is 2. And so on. 47 minus 44, 3. 44 minus 38, 6. 38 minus 38. 30 minus 15, 15. 15 minus 7, 12. Sorry, 15 minus 7, 8. 7 minus 0, 7. Okay, this is how you obtain all the frequencies. So, simple rule to be followed. Start subtracting from highest CF. Now, let's take up with the next illustration what was covered, that is illustration 10. From the following more than type cumulative frequency distribution, first of all, first question is determine the number of persons having age 40 or more. Now, this is directly obtainable, 40 or more. So, Khushi, Sadhu, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me how many persons have 40 or more age?
70.
Correct. This is your first answer. Okay. Because lower boundary point or more than means it is more than equal to 25, more than equal to 30, more than equal to 35, more than equal to 40. So how many have 40 or more? 70 persons have age 40 or more. Then more than equal to 45, 50, 55, 60, 65 and 70. This is what is the question. Very good, Khushi. You can mute yourself. Then Mansi, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Can you answer me the second question? Determine the number of persons having age less than 40.
100 minus 70, 30.
Correct. Now see, less than 25 are 100. Less than 40, sorry, more than 25 are 100. More than 40 are 70. So how many people will be having between 25 to 40? 100 minus 70, that is 30. Now 30 people have age between 25 and 40 means they are having the age less than 40. And last is determine original frequency distribution. Now what is the shortcut I told you? Subtract from highest CFI. So here you will subtract from 100. First of all, how will you write the classes? 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50, 50 to 55, 55 to 60, 60 to 65 and 65 to 70. And how will you get the frequency? 100 minus 96, 4. 96 minus 87, 9. 87 minus 70, 70. 70 minus 45, 25. 45 minus 25, 20. 25 minus 14, 11. 14 minus 6, 8. 6 minus 1, 5. and 1 minus 0, last 65 to 70 will be 1. Now, before we do illustration 11, one more concept we will write in the basic concepts. Write down. How will you find the boundary points from mid value? Okay, how will you find the class? How will you find the classes from mid values? Write down. Lower boundary point will be equal to mid value minus half of class length. Upper boundary point will be equal to mid value plus half of class length. Now, why this formula and how this formula, understand it? Suppose your class is from 0 to 10. Then mid value will be 5. Okay, one more example. Suppose your class is from 20 to 30. Then mid value will be 25. Now, what is the class length? Class length is 10. 20 to 30, the class length is 10. Now, can I say this distance from 20 to 25 mid value is the half of class length, that is 5. And this distance from mid value to upper boundary point is also half of class length, as mid value is exactly in between. This distance is also half of class length. This distance is also half of class length. So if I have to obtain 20 from 25, how will I do it? 20 minus half of class length 5, that is 20. Sorry, 25 minus half of class length 5, that is 20. And if I want to obtain 30, how will I obtain it? 25 plus half of class length 5, that is 30. So how will you get the lower boundary point? From mid value, you'll minus half of class length and go reverse. How will you find upper boundary point? In mid value, you will plus half of class length to get upper boundary point. So note this formula, everyone. It's very important. How to find the lower boundary point? Mid value minus half of class length. How to find the upper boundary point? Mid value plus half of class length. Illustration 11. Information regarding the age of 250 drivers of a transport company is as under. Obtain continuous frequency distribution, okay, of equal class length from it. Now, all these are what? Mid values. Okay, raise your hand. How will you obtain the class length here? Richita, unmute yourself.
So we will minus from 27.5 to 22.5.
Yes, the difference between mid values is your class length, 27.5 and 22.55. Here also, 32.5 and 27.5. What is the difference? 5. 37.5 and 32.5. What is the difference? 5. 42.5 and 37.5. What is the difference? 5. 47.5 and 42.5. What is the difference? 5. Means class length is 5. Now what you people do is, only for the first class, you obtain lower boundary point and upper boundary point. Only for the first class. So just now I said lower boundary point is mid value minus half of class length. What is the mid value? 22.5 minus what is half of class length? 5 by 2. So 22.5 minus 2.5, that is 20. Okay. Same way we will obtain upper boundary point also for the first class. How will we find it? Mid value plus class length upon 2. What is mid value? 22.5 plus class length upon 2, same 5 by 2. So 22.5 plus what is 5 by 2? 2.5. So 25. In calculators directly don't do 22.5 minus 5 by 2. It's not whole upon 2. You'll get wrong answer. First do 5 by 2, BODMAS rule, and then subtract from 22.5. Same way, first do 5 by 2, then add 22.5. So what is the lower boundary point of first class? 20. Upper boundary point? 25. Means what is the first class? 20 to 25. Now, since the class length is 5, just keep on adding 5. Don't obtain for all. After 20 to 25, 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50. Only first class workings you have to show. That's it. only first class workings are to be shown. Rest you can directly write it. Once you get the class 20 to 25, just keep on adding 5. 25 to 30, 30 to 35, 35 to 40, 40 to 45, 45 to 50. Okay, so let's wind up the today's session. Bye everyone.
Bye
Bye,
sir.
sir.
Bye sir. कल मिलते हैं.
Bye,
Bye
sir.
sir.
Bye,
Bye
sir.
sir. Bye sir.
Discuss. Have a good weekend,
Bye
sir.
sir.